This is V. Shailesh Kumar in front of you to explain today's topic chemistry. Welcome to my channel VSK Studies. Here to explain the topic chemistry, that is Mendeleev periodic law as well as Moseley's law. Mendeleev, he is a famous scientist. He is known as father of periodic table. Why he is known as father of periodic table? Before Mendeleev, many scientists has classified the elements in the different forms, that is Lothar-Meyer curves, Newland's law of octaves, Dobereiner triads. Many scientists has classified the elements in the form of different forms. But Lothar-Meyer is one of the special scientists. He classified the elements in the form of periodic table. How he classified the elements in the form of periodic table? There were many confusions at that time. Whether elements should be classified in the form of physical properties or chemical properties. So this all to be considered. Mendeleev has classified the elements considering their chemical properties. Mendeleev has observed all the chemical properties of the elements. So friends, how he arranged the elements, how he classified the elements, now let us discuss. Suppose for avoiding a confusion, Mendeleev has written all the elements in one table, in one room. He has written all the elements like this: hydrogen, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, sodium. He written like this. Okay, he written like this. He observed all these chemical properties. All these chemical properties he observed, and now we will observe the modern periodic table. Lithium and sodium are placed in same group, that is they are showing similar properties. So Mendeleev concluded, by observing his all physical and chemical properties, he concluded that lithium and sodium are showing similar properties, fluorine, chlorine are showing similar properties. So like this he concluded, and he placed which are showing similar properties, he placed in one group, and elements he placed it like this in the form of periods. He introduced new terms called periods and groups. What are groups? The vertical columns is known as groups. What are periods? Periods is known as horizontal columns are known as periods. There were 6 periods and 8 groups in the Mendeleev periodic table. But in the modified Mendeleev periodic table, there were 7 periods and 9 groups. This you should note down, friends. Now, how Mendeleev concluded that elements has classified like this. What are physical properties and chemical properties? Now we will discuss. Friends, what are physical properties? Physical properties are nothing but boiling point, melting point, atomic volume, atomic mass, as well as density, etc. are the physical properties. When we observe the Lothar-Meyer classification of the elements, Lothar-Meyer has classified the elements in considering the physical properties. He drawn a graph between atomic volume as well as atomic mass. Like this, Mendeleev also classified the elements considering the chemical properties. Now we will know what are chemical properties. Chemical properties are nothing but hydrides and oxides. One element we are considering how it is reacting to hydrogen as well as oxygen. Is it reacting RH2, R2O, RH2, R2H? Like this he observed. The R is nothing but the element which we are considering. So these are the different compounds, how it is reacting with the element as well as hydrogen and oxide. Okay, these are the reactivity towards hydrogen and reactivity towards oxygen is known as chemical properties of the elements. So like this he considered that chemical properties, he considered the chemical properties and given a periodic table. There were 7 periods and 9 groups in the modified Mendeleev periodic table, as well as in the 6 periods and 8 groups in the Mendeleev periodic table. Okay, what is the statement given by Mendeleev? The statement is that the physical and chemical properties, he did not say only chemical properties, but he also studied the physical properties of the elements. He said the physical and chemical properties are the of the element are the periodic functions of their atomic weight. he given this statement. What is the specialty of Mendeleev? Mendeleev did not discover the elements, but he could predict the properties of undiscovered elements. He named the elements as Eka. What is Eka? Eka. What is Eka? Eka means preceding. For the undiscovered elements, he named Eka boron, Eka aluminium, Eka silicon, Eka manganese. Like this, he gave different names. So he also predicted the properties of these elements. What is meant by Eka boron? Eka boron, scandium. So Eka boron is nothing but scandium. Later it was discovered, but Mendeleev, before discovering, he could predict the properties of scandium. In this way, Mendeleev has predict the properties of undiscovered elements. This is one of the most important point. This is the merit of Mendeleev periodic table, Mendeleev periodic law. Okay. Now, what are the merits we will discuss? This is one of the merit. And he also could accommodate the noble gases. See, in Rothermere classification, when we observe, if noble gases, that is inert gases which has duplet or octet configuration, such as 8 as 2 in the valence shell, that are known as inert gases. If inert gases were discovered in Rothermere classification, where he will place, he did not give clarification. But Mendeleev has given a clarification. He could accommodate the noble gases. So this is also one of the merit of the Mendeleev periodic law. As well as one more, he could also correct the atomic weight of some elements such as beryllium, indium, etc. elements. He corrected the atomic weight by using atomic weight equals to equivalent weight into valency. This is one of the important principle in chemistry, to calculate the atomic weight. So by this, Mendeleev has corrected the atomic weights of some elements. In this way, elements atomic weight is corrected. One more merit is that he could in many of the scientist classification, we will observe that iron, cobalt, nickel, ruthenium, rhodium, palladium, etc. are transitional triads. Okay, he named it as transitional triads and he given a correct place to that. This is also one very important point. Okay, now what are the demerits in the Mendeleev periodic table? Okay, now we will discuss about Mendeleev demerits of Mendeleev periodic table. What are the demerits in Mendeleev periodic table? Do you think any demerits are there in the Mendeleev periodic table? Yes, of course. Every scientist will have one demerit, at least one demerit in his classification. Like that, Mendeleev also has some demerits. What are they? We will discuss. The first demerit is that hydrogen. Hydrogen is one of the demerit. That is place of position of hydrogen. Where should he place the hydrogen? Either in halogens or alkali metals. Hydrogen is showing the similar properties as alkali metals as well as halogens. So where he could place the hydrogen? This is one of the demerit in the Mendeleev periodic table. Next, important point is that isotopes. See, what are isotopes? Isotopes are nothing but different number in neutrons. Different number in neutrons are known as isotopes. Atomic weight will be the different in isotopes. Mass will be different. In simple words, mass will be different in the isotopes. So where we could place the isotopes? Chlorine has 2 isotopes. Where he will place the isotopes of chlorine in the periodic table? So this is he could not accommodate the correct place to the isotopes of the different elements. So this is one of the demerit. So anomalous space. Anomalous space is one of the important point in the Mendeleev periodic table. What are anomalous space? This is known as inverted space. Friends, do you know Mendeleev had arranged the elements in the increasing order of their atomic weight, atomic masses. So, what are these anomalous space? Is this a demerit or a merit? Definitely, it is a demerit of the Mendeleev periodic table. He know why he placing like that. Some elements are showing similar properties with the other group elements. So to place, first we studied that Mendeleev has arranged the elements according to the chemical properties. So some elements are showing the same similar properties with the other group elements. So to arrange that element in the group, in that group, so he violated his rule. Atomic mass he violated. How he violated? Example, this example only for making understand. I am giving one example. Okay. Now let us consider three elements: x, y, z. Okay. X is 30 atomic weight, y is 31, z is 32. Okay. Now according to Mendeleev, how the element should be placed? X, y, and as well as z. Okay, x, y, z. He should place like this according to the increasing of their atomic mass. Okay. Now let us assume x and z are showing the similar properties. Let us assume x and z are showing similar properties. So now what he did, he arranged the x, z, y. He arranged it like this. Why? Because x is showing the similar properties with the z. So immediately what the atomic number 32 will come here, 31 will go that side. So Mendeleev periodic law was violated. This is the main important point. You should understand that why he violated his point. So when the element is showing similar properties with other group elements, to arrange according to chemical properties, he violated his own rule. This is a very very important point. See, these are the anomalous pairs in the Mendeleev periodic table. These are the atomic weights. Weights I will give in the description. You can write down from the description. Okay, friends. Now one of the major demerit, that this is one of the major demerit where Mendeleev has violated his own rule. Okay, friends. Now we discussed about the merits and demerits. One of merit is there that, see, when we observe Lothar-Meyer classification, Lothar-Meyer done in the form of graphs. Okay. If the new element will discover where the element should be, this question did not given answer by the Lothar-Meyer. If Newland's law of octaves, if new element will discover, where he will place, these are the question. But we cannot question to the Mendeleev periodic table because he has already given the gaps in the periodic table. He has already given the gaps in the periodic table for the upcoming elements. So friends, you should note down one point. Why upcoming elements will be discovered? Mendeleev, why he thought? Because see, Eka boron, Eka aluminum, Eka silicon, Eka manganese, scandium, titanium, that he discovered. So when he discovered these four elements, why can't be other elements to be discovered? This thought was arised in Mendeleev's mind. So he immediately given the gaps to the upcoming elements. Okay. Now demerits, merits are also completed. Now let us go to the friends. Let us go to the Moseley's periodic law. That is very, just I will give introduction today, but tomorrow let us discuss in deep. Okay, friends, what is Moseley's law? How he classified the elements: S block, P block, D block, F block. What is the general electronic configuration? How the elements are? What are represented to this? All we will discuss in tomorrow's class. But now, how Moseley has arranged the elements? Now we will discuss. Okay. Before that, friends, I will give the questions. Some questions in the description. So please comment in the comment section what are the answers for that. Sure, I will give reply. Okay, friends. I will give some questions in the description. Four to five questions I will give in the description. Please comment what is the answer for that and what is the reason for that. Okay, predict the answer. Just predict the answer. But definitely in the tomorrow's class, I will say the answers for that 4 questions with reason. Okay, friends. Now, Moseley's periodic law. Now present periodic table is based on Moseley's periodic law. Okay, what is Mendeleev periodic law? Mendeleev periodic law is nothing but the chemical and physical properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic weights. This is the statement given by Mendeleev. But Lothermer, only physical properties are the periodic functions of the atomic weights. But Moseley has given very important statement. What is that? Now we will discuss by observing some graphs. Okay, friends, Moseley has bombarded some elements. He observed the frequency. He drawn a graph between frequency, atomic number, frequency as well as atomic mass. So friends, Mendeleev has said that periodic functions of their atomic weights. Why Mendeleev has said that? Why Moseley said that? Now we will discuss. See this graph, friends. This is this is frequency versus atomic mass. When we observe this atomic mass versus frequency graph, the graph is not going like this. The graph is going like this. See, curves you can observe. The graph is going in curves. But when Moseley, when he drawn the graph between frequency and atomic number, he observed that atomic number, let us assume friends, let us assume it is atomic number. So graph doesn't go like this. Graph has went straight. So by this we can assume, we can understand that the properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic number. This you should know down, friends. This is the statement given by the Moseley. This is very important statement. The physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic number. This is a very important point, friends. Now this is the introduction Moseley. Now we are calling Moseley's periodic table or long form of periodic table. These all are same. So friends, let us S block. Generally we will discuss what are S block elements. S block elements, as the differentiating electron enters into S orbital, that is known as S block. P orbital is nothing but the differentiating electron enters into the P orbital. D block, differentiating electron will enter into the D orbital. F block, the differentiating electron will enter into the F subshell. Orbital or subshell is nothing but same. Okay. So what are S block? Generally, S block elements are electropositive elements. What are P block? Generally, they are electronegative elements. What are S block? S block are electropositive as well as metals. They are called metals. Okay. Now P block. Coming to P block, they are generally non-metals as well as electronegative. Okay. Next, D block. D block are transitional elements. F block are radioactive elements. Okay, friends. Now I have given the just introduction about these blocks, and we will discuss more further how these are known as representative, inert gases, chalcogens, halogens. We will discuss detailedly tomorrow in tomorrow's class. Thank you for watching, friends. Please subscribe and share our video. Please, friends. I am planning to do live quiz. I am planning. If with your support, I can do live quiz, friends. Okay. Please like and share and subscribe.